Did y'all watch that fight with Claressa Shields and Franchon? Come on now. They did all that at the, what is it? The standoff, the face off, whatever it's called. They did all that, making us feel like they was really at each other's necks and all of that. For them to get there, do the fight, and it not be worth a damn. You could tell that they got respect for each other. I realized that the second round, um, when you really think about it, you could tell now one of them didn't really want to hurt each other. They didn't even really want to hit each other. So I feel like this right here was like the fight. Who was that Mike Tyson fought? Roy Jones. Remember when Mike Tyson had that fight with Roy Jones Jr.? That is what this fight was like. It's like they pumped up the fight to get everybody to watch it, but deep down inside, it's like it was staged a little bit because now one of them was really giving headshots. They weren't trying to hurt each other because it was plenty times that Claressa could have knocked out Franchon. The first round, Franchon got the best of Claressa, so it was a few spots where she left her face open where Franchon could have knocked her out. I'm really disappointed. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm disappointed because I feel like once again they tricked us. So when are we gonna be able to see actual boxing fights where it's real? Because it seemed like all the ones that I have been watching lately, it looks like it's kind of staged. The big ones anyway. Like I said, the Roy Jones and the Mike Tyson. I think it was another one that Mike Tyson had. I don't want to lie, but it was another one that somebody had too, and it didn't look real. So I'm gonna be all the way real. I feel like Claressa is good at what she does. Franchon, she's good at what she does too. But why do they keep fighting each other? You already done fought her before. Is nobody else that's qualified to fight you? You know, I want to see a real fight, a real one. And to me personally, I don't really watch women's boxing because it's not as interesting as the men, in my opinion. Um, I just feel like it was a waste. Um, it was a waste, in my opinion. You know, Claressa could have found somebody else to fight. She could have found somebody else. I'm quite sure it's other people that are probably qualified that she could have fought. So I don't know why she fought this lady again. I was going for Franchon, of course. Um, Again, I don't feel like now one of them fought their best. So you could tell that it was two friends that respected each other that didn't want to hurt each other. So it was a waste. Um, Again, I feel like Claressa, she don't really get the shine that she's supposed to have in boxing because the relationship part, which is very messy, I feel like she kind of tarnished her name in a way. In my opinion, I feel like she kind of tarnished her name in a way by messing with Papoose. Like, out of all the people that she could have dated, because she was married to some other man, some light skinned man. I don't even know his name, but she was engaged to him. So I'm trying to figure out what happened with that relationship because her name wasn't really tarnished the way that it is now, you know? Like, nobody's really focusing on her craft, which is boxing. We're more invested on the relationship. I'm not someone that really I ain't gonna lie, I do judge people. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Yes, I do. Hell, people judge me. So I'm not big on the dating people that's separated. I'm not big on dating people that are married because it's too many single people out here. Why would you go to a married person? I don't care. Like, it's very awkward. It's very odd. Remy was somebody that she was in her DM asking for fashion advice. It's all weird. So again, she's good at what she does, but nobody really care about what she do because of how messy everything is. Now, if she was dating him and it was quiet, maybe nobody wouldn't have an opinion about it. But because she's so loud about it And the way that she went about it by DMing this man's wife, asking for fashion advice, acting like you really looking up to her in whatever way, a fashion way or whatever way it could have been, and then sliding into Papoose DM however way that it went, and now you dating the man, then semi trying to bully people for even saying anything about it, like people don't have eyes and we can't have an opinion. It's crazy. They say, oh, why nobody don't have this energy for Remy? I think people don't have the energy for Remy because Remy is not loud about dating anybody. Remy is not loud about putting people out there showing like, hey, this is my man. So it's just kind of different with Claressa. Like, yes, we like the fact that, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I like people that's very confident in whatever they choose to do, right? So with the boxing thing, she's very confident. Some people say she's cocky, right? Like I said, I'm not a big fan of her. I was going for Franchon, but we got to get a girl her props. She's good. She's good. But I feel like the messy part of her relationship, it overshadows her boxing. So, in my opinion, I feel like she needs to rebrand herself, get away from Papoose, get somebody fresh, like somebody fresh that don't have drama, that's not married, and then rebrand yourself. Cause some things that she do say is funny, some things, and then some stuff is like, wait a minute, where you going with this? You kind of sounded like you're a little off. So to me, I feel like the situation with her, Remy, and Papoose, it blew her up. Again, yes, she's good at what she does, but nobody was talking about her. Let's be real here. If you're not a fan of boxing, nobody was really talking about her prior until this point. So again, I went on a rant. I went on a rant. But saying all that to say, I feel like she really just messed her name up dealing with Papoose, in my opinion. And then too, he seems like he's still in love with Remy. What do you think good is gonna happen from dating anybody married? Some people look at it like, oh, adultery is the two married people, they messing off on each other, so that's adultery. No, it's everybody that's involved. Everybody that's involved. Do deeper research, baby. It's not just the people that stood and took vows. It's everybody that's involved. If you enter into that, you're committing adultery. So I hate how people try to pick apart certain things. No, it's everybody involved. Oh, she don't have to do this or whatever. She's not the one that's married. It doesn't matter. You're messing with someone that is married, so you're committing adultery as well. So again, I feel like if she get away from him, do something different, stop speaking so much on their relationship, because I don't think it's gonna work. Just me personally, I don't think it's gonna work. For one, it's taking him too long to get a divorce. He don't really want to divorce Remy. That's the way it's looking. Remy is the one that left him. People keep saying, oh, why nobody don't have to smoke for Remy? Remy, it seemed like she minded her own business. And then too, let's be real here. I'm just being all the way real. As a woman, not a 304, not somebody that sleep with men for money, none of that, right? As a woman, who really finds a good man doing everything that he's supposed to do or checking off all the boxes, right? And then you just decide to cheat on him. That don't make sense. Anybody that's sitting here being small-minded, believing that, has a problem. Because what real woman does that? For one, it's like 1 out of 10 finding good men, right? Who's gonna do that? Who's willing to start all over? Because she did have a child, because he wanted her to, right? She didn't. I never heard her say, oh, I want another baby. She had the baby because Papoose wanted to, right? If you've been following the journey. So that's one thing. So for people to literally think that this lady just said, forget all of this. This is a good man. I don't care. I'm finna just walk all over him and I'm finna prounce and deal with another dude. Come on now. We got to use our common sense. Something happened. So the man, like she said, possibly he was already cheating. Period, point blank. And she probably was like real quiet about it until it got too messy. And to where she started like not caring anymore. It's common sense. Like, it's common sense. And in my opinion, she couldn't have been too bad, because why he didn't leave her? So that just goes to show. A lot of times people will be quiet in the relationship after they done already did something. It's common sense. So again, Claressa, I feel like the fight was staged. Anybody that saw it is common sense. It was staged. It wasn't a real fight. I want to see her fight somebody that's worth fighting. That's my opinion on all of that. Stay tuned for another video.